What do you think? Crypto punks.
Yeah. So we've been in NFTs for a long time, and I actually just duetted a video I made on TikTok recently, where back in October I was telling people to get invested in NFTs. NFTs it stands for non-fungible token. So just brief description of what that means. Something is fungible if you can replace anything in the supply, right? So like, I've got $1, you have $1, you have $1. We all take that $1, we throw it in a pot, mix it around, we all pull out $1, and it spends the exact same way, right? Non-fungible tokens are tokens on blockchain that are built on the same blockchain, but they can actually have different characteristics. So that's what non-fungible means. The best way to look at it, they're collectibles in general. Now, there are way further advanced use cases of NFTs. You can basically take anything physical and turn it into a digital representation with NFTs. That's what people aren't talking about now. That'll be really big down the road. But we know Logan Paul, just released his own NFTs on a cryptocurrency called Bondly that we've talked a lot about on my channel. CryptoPunks, NBA Top Shots. Some of these are going for hundreds of thousands of dollars. Once again, it kind of gets back to the core concept of Bitcoin, which is rarity and scarcity. And, the Mona Lisa is an example I use a lot. Like the Mona Lisa, it sits, wherever it's, I guess, the Louvre or whatever, art museum it's at. I don't do art really. Okay. I'm not an artsy kind of guy. Okay. I like football. But it sits there and everybody can kind of, walk around it. It's in a case. You can look at it. That's the Mona Lisa. But I can actually go print out something on paper that, is that to scale, put it in a similar frame, and hey, I got my own Mona Lisa. But everybody knows it's not the Mona Lisa. Okay. With NFTs, it's a way to create the scarcity and rarity of a digital collectible and have it all in the blockchain so people can actually see not only who owns it, but the chain of ownership of everybody who's owned it, not by name, but by, blockchain address. And so this is something a lot of people are seeing. And I think it's really the changing of generations too, right? We're seeing a much bigger focus on creativity and uniqueness than we've ever seen before. And the NFTs really play into that. We actually have our own NFTs. Rarible.com is where Mark Cuban put his out. For a long time, BitBoy Crypto was the #1 seller on Rarible. We sold, I think, 500 ETH in a weekend's worth of BitBoy cards. We've got our own deck builder game that's going to be NFTs on the Wax blockchain coming out in March and April. So we're big believers in this. We've got a whole department of our business that is focused on NFTs. We just see it as really the future. And kind of one thing I would tell people is when you see smart crypto people telling you things about what's coming, big ideas that are coming and will be big, they're most likely going to be big. You should pay attention, because if people were listening in October to what we were saying, not just us, I'm saying we're the smart people in crypto, but other crypto people as well were saying like, hey, this is going to be the next big thing. And a lot of people miss out a lot of opportunities because they weren't listening.
Do you think right now, today, NFTs are in a bubble?
They go in cyclical bubbles. They were in a big bubble over the summer. Like when we got, when we started selling ours, we did really well with it in the summer and the early fall. And then it kind of came and went. But guess what? Pokemon cards go in bubbles. Baseball cards and collectibles. Michael Jordan stuff, for instance, during, Gary Vaynerchuk talks a lot about the Michael Jordan bubble that happened when The Last Dance was on ESPN and things like that. And so all collectibles go in waves. So you just want to make sure, just like investing in cryptocurrency, that you're getting in at the beginning, not at the end. So where are we at right now in that kind of bubble cycle? I don't know, but
feels to me a lot like the ICO whole thing in like 2017, where everyone was coming out with their own coin, making bank off of it. And there's only so much that we could do before it just gets saturated. I feel like that with NFTs. I started looking online. I started doing some research, and I'm definitely not an expert. I probably know 10% on NFTs. But it just seems to me like 99% of the market is just going to go to worthless. I do believe that long-term, like 10, 20 years from now, there are going to be some really valuable NFTs, like incredibly valuable, like the Mona Lisa that you said, that like you got that original NFT, like it's going to be priceless at some point. But I think 99% is just going to go to nothing.